And so, one of the things that a lot of organizations don't realize is that there is a dark side to cloud, the whole movement to cloud. And I'm not doubting that that's where we're going. We're going to the cloud, right? There's no real questioning that. I think the vendors have doubled down on it. It's where the tech industry is going. So there's not a question of, is cloud here to stay? But I think the real question is, what are the risks behind it? And we've been sold for about 10 or 15 years now, we've been sold this idea of all the benefits of cloud. And don't get me wrong, there are a lot of benefits to cloud technologies, but there is also a dark side. And those are the things that a lot of times organizations don't realize. And the reason I bring up this and other risks and other blind spots that organizations have, again, is not to scare people, but to say there's a risk over here. We've got to look and see what we're going to do about that landmine that's right there. If we don't know it's there, we don't think about it, or we ignore it, we're probably going to step in it. And so in the case of cloud technology, a couple of things to be aware of is that a lot of times when you move to like a software as a service or multi-tenant sort of a cloud solution, there's just a flexibility that you lose from what you might have had with your homegrown legacy system. And I'm not saying that's good or bad. It's just a fact, right? If you have this homegrown system, you've been using it for 30 years and you built it exactly how you wanted it, now you're going to move to a SaaS solution that has great functionality, might give you quantum leap improvements to your business, but you're losing some of the flexibility you had with your homegrown on-prem system. That's the risk, right? So what are we going to do about it? And that puts more pressure on the organizational change side of things, because now you're going to force your people to change more than you might change the technology. It's also going to put more pressure on your business processes, because now you've got to adapt your business to fit the software rather than the other way around. And again, that might be the right answer, and it probably is the right answer for a lot of you long term, and it might deliver the ROI to justify the risk, but we have to figure out what we're going to do to get there. How are we going to navigate the fact that we're going from this current environment we're in, now we're taking this massive leap to an entirely new technology, a new set of business processes? That's the sort of thing that organizations need to be aware of. And you really have to think through these things